G'day, it's Phil here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $2 coins, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my $2 collection book here from the Royal Australian Mint, filled with the coins that we've found so far in the commemorative series. We're missing the 2015, the 2017, 2018, 2020 and 2022 frontline workers and the honeybee. It's quite a few to get going, but I've got quite a number of other really nice coins. And today I've got a large $1,000 hunt. I've got one ender, so we'll start with that because it'll get something on the board and I'll be happy to get that one out of the way. Been excited to get that one. It'll be on the bottom, so let's see if we can just turn this one around. Oh, that was hard. Oh, it's already messing my system up, which is fantastic. But we have an ender, and it is the 2020 Black Ring of Passion from the Australian Olympic team from the 2020 Olympics held in 2021 in Tokyo, with the hockey roo there on the center. So that is our first colored coin of the day. We'll move that paper out of the way. We'll see if we can get anything else. So what we will be looking for is colored coins, commemorative coins since 2012. Any errors that might happen on the coins. We're looking for, what were we looking for? We'll be looking for the year 2011. Well, this is a 2017. Oh, it's very, very nice looking. I thought it might be a chance at a Napier Waller mosaic. In 2000, sorry, 19, no, 2000, here we go. 1991 is the not intended for circulation. 2011 is a low minted $2 coin. Why am I so frazzled so early in the hunt? But that's what we'll be looking for in this significantly large sort of double hunt. And there's a not bad looking 1999. But I've got two different sets of rolls. I've got these Armour Guard rolls, the Armour Guard paper. And I've also got a whole heap of plain paper rolls that I got from what is usually a Prosegur machine. And they're usually green rolls, but for some reason maybe they are inside out paper rolls. We'll have to see when we crack one of those open. But two different banks tried to get enough coins to do a live stream, but didn't have the opportunity, so I have to use them for my normal weekly hunt, which gives me a better opportunity to find some coins for the book. And so nothing new has happened, I believe, in the coin market. No new determinations since the one I talked about last week, the Perth Mint determination. We did have new coins from the Royal Australian Mint, but they were investment coins, silver and gold. Come out at the start of November, but none of the circulating type or non-circulating type denominations. I think I talked about those last week, which was the what was it, the snake? I'll put it up on the screen here. But nothing else at this point of any note. There's a 1995 that's in quite high grade. What is the 1995? How many of those are there? A significant amount? 15 mil, not too bad. I might put that to the side as an upgrade for the book for my wider date run that I have. See if it's in any better condition than the one I've already got in my current date run, because it's quite good, quite good condition. Is it a 2011? It is a 2011, so it's a low minted Aboriginal older, not in particularly great nick, but still something that I would definitely pull out at 1.8 million. And so because there's no real coin news, I don't really have that much to talk about. I suppose I can have a bit of a chat about the Royal Australian Mint annual report. I know I've done a video already on that, and that video is been looked at quite a bit, which is encouraging for me. Here we go. I haven't found one of these for a while. It's a Wallabies coin. So we have a 2019 Wallabies Australia coin. This is from the 2019 World Cup. Rugby World Cup, that is. The Wallabies is the Australian rugby national team. Don't see very many of these days. They were a lot of them around at the time, as they always are when they come out. It came out through Woolworths. Again, a corporate issue. Came out in a card by itself, and there's a really nice 1988. It's not too bad, but 1988, sorry, diamond doesn't. And I think I'm pretty sure I do have a really good condition one of those. And again, these armor guard rolls are tight, bending my fingernails back, which is not great. Yeah, so the annual report, went through that on a video. If you haven't seen that, just have a look at my channel. You'll see what is now what I am now calling Australia's Coin series, which is usually when I talk about what's going on with Australia's coins, whether it be new effigies or something like that. That's what I'm calling that series, Australia's Coins, and the Royal Australian Mint annual report. Went through that. Just went through the numbers, really. I didn't go through in detail. It was still a significantly long video to be listening to me ramble on with a web page in the background. But yeah, there are other things that you could talk about. That's a 14. There's other things you can talk about. I didn't really go through, the Royal Australian Mint's, commentary on its own performance, which is always glowing. Still saying that there's significant difficulties with the e-commerce platform, which is a bit of an understatement, I would probably say, seeing as they haven't been having it open for business for their last, it'd have to be 4-5 releases, important releases anyway. And you can still buy things on it. If it's not an open release, you can still go to the e-commerce website, still go to their shop and buy things off the shop anytime you want, except for when there is a big, monthly release. Oh, that's a bit of a cud. There we go. That's a really tiny cud, but that is a little bit of a cud there. You can see from there to there. There's a bit of a extra metal, so that's a bit of a cud. What year is that? 2008. That's not too bad. It's not going to be adding too much value, but as an error, it's definitely one. So I'll put that up there. I'll put those together, and the colours down there. See how that goes. And so yeah, they talk about the e-commerce platform not doing too well. I was quite surprised in some of the commentary about what they thought of their actual releases in the 2022-2023 year, which was one of the things that I did find amazing. And if you want to, I spent a lot of time reading through the whole report. Apart from the actual financial numbers, I did skim my way through the financial numbers. They are interesting to me because they have a little bit to do with what I do for work, but I don't need to know them, so I don't necessarily need to go through them like an accountant or anything like that. But yeah, that was interesting to hear that they said that some of their releases were quite popular and so forth. One of the interesting things that they said to me, or in the report, was that the Australian Signals Directorate was sold out, within 3 or 4 days of the release. Now, when they talk about things being sold out, I don't know what they expect or what they determine to be the time frame, or because I know that certainly through their website and through their distributors, that sold out very quickly. It became a hot property on eBay, secondary market. It shot up from a recommended retail price to about $70-80 relatively quickly, and it was hard to get. But then I think that came out in somewhere late 2022. But then when I went up to Canberra in January, when I did a trip, and I did a Royal Australian Mint trip, and I bought one because there was 30, 40 in the rack in their mint shop, and I don't know if they consider when they sell it from the mint proper to the actual shops being sold out. But if they say they're sold out, then you shouldn't necessarily be able to get it from the mint shop. I'm not saying that they're wrong. As I say, they could have accounted for it where they sold it to themselves in their mint shop, and that's basically being sold out. But that was a little bit interesting to me that they were quite chuffed about that, and I'm not 100% sure that there aren't still some available somewhere. And the other thing, I suppose, in relation to that sort of stuff is how they started to talk about doing more swap meets, or being more active in the collector market. And so since the report came out, certainly not when the ANDA Money Expo was in Melbourne in February this year, but since around the mid-year or so, they have certainly turned up to the Adelaide show, the Perth show, the Sydney show to do their swaps. And I think they were in Perth again for the stamp meet in the last couple of weeks or month. So 2012. And certainly the World War II, and what's the other coin that they're giving out in sachets? The frontline workers? I'm not 100% sure, but certainly the World War II, which is not a particularly fresh coin. Maybe it's in the Indigenous Military Services. So the World War II coin, which is from 2020, and the Indigenous Military Services from 2021, they're handing those out at a swap meet in 2023. So I'm hopeful then that somewhere along the line they're going to have maybe some Aboriginal flag or some frontline workers, possibly even some honeybee sachets sitting around somewhere that they'll eventually get around to when they do swap meets, and hopeful that there's a swap meet in Melbourne that they'll turn up to. There's another, oh no, that's a 2014, I thought it was 11. So hopefully the next time there's an ANDA show in Melbourne, they'll turn up and I'll be able to get an opportunity to do that, because I haven't had an opportunity to buy any of their sachets. So that was interesting. There are, if you want to learn about or read about what the Mint thinks about itself, then the annual report's a good place to start. One of the other things I know that people ask me questions about, there was a comment on my video about, oh, there we go, Wags the Dog. Wags the Dog from 2021, from the 30th anniversary of the Wiggles. There we go. I thought it might be something, but I wasn't sure. It's another coloured coin, which is fine. This is I think this is the 10th roll of the first 500, and we've got 5 keepers there, which is about average. And there was, I was saying there was a couple of comments. One comment was, did I think that the adjustment to the Telegraph, the 150 years of the Telegraph, Inland Telegraph, was, what did I think of that adjustment? And I had to go back in the comment and say, wasn't actually adjustment. It was just, oh, here we go. So into the new rolls, and they're all just plain paper rolls. But as you open them up, you can see that they must have run out of the $2 rolls paper, the green paper, and they're using 10 cent paper instead. maybe that's a sign that the Armaguard and Prosegur merger is rationalising some of their purchases, their material purchases. 2020, yeah. And so I had to say in my comment, it wasn't actually an adjustment. If a coin covers, or the annual report covers multiple years, which it does, because we've got a 30th of June to the 1st of July to 30th of June financial year, then the mintages are a calendar year because they're dated for a whole year. Then sometimes the mint manufactures the coin in February for whatever reason, and so the mintage numbers goes up on the annual report as at the 30th of June, because that's when they cut off the numbers. But then they might, for some reason, mint some more of those coins later in the year, in August, September, October, and it'll come into the next year's report as well. So that happens quite often, certainly with some of the unlimited sets, because the Royal Australian Mint do projections based on what they think they're going to sell through the year, and certainly with the annual sets, it works like that. They might manufacture the annual sets in December of the previous year with a number in mind of how many they're going to sell, but they are there we go, it's a nice one. We have a Matildas coin. We've got the green ring of the Matildas, and again, unfortunately, I can't remember what the green ring means. I'll quickly open up the annual report, and how quickly it will take me to find the name of that based on the appendices. Let's have a look. And so what do they called it? The dark green ring is the bold. Sorry, that took so long. That's the bold coin, the Matildas FIFA World Cup 2023, the bold Matildas dark green. Very nice, very nice. And so yeah, a little bit of dropsy today. So they might mint something in the start of the year or at the end of the previous year, and then have to come back and mint some more because of the numbers, and that may well be because of the in relation to that carded coin, an uncirculated carded coin. I think they minted about 12,000, and then they came back and they minted another 1,200, 1,300, and brought the total mintage up to about 14,900 and something, and the total maximum mintage on that was going to be 15,000 that they set out. So that's what they do sometimes, and that can then affect the overall mintage numbers for that, and that can't really update that until you've had at least 2 years worth of annual reports for some of those coins. And that brings me to another point, the fact that even though the Matildas $1 coins, the Matildas $2 coins, the Vegemite coins, even though those numbers are in there for 2023, and I'm looking at them right now, there's nothing to say that those numbers won't change next year, right? Because they were minted in 2023 and the annual report ended at the 30th of June 2023. There is still 6 months left in the 2023 year where, for whatever reason, the mint could mint more of those. They could manufacture more of those coins. Now, I'm not saying that they will, because historically, when they do a run for a corporate, when they do a run and they get paid to make coins, they do it in one block and they're done. I've never seen, and I'll be corrected by more experienced coin collectors and mint watchers out there, but I've never seen, oh, look at that. Look at that. That's going to be some sort of euro coin. Let's have a look. Yeah, 10 euro cents from Ireland, by the way, 2002, in place of a $2 coin. Not particularly happy with that, because that's due me out to that's due me out $2. So I might have to cut this video a little bit and take it into the bank and show them the video and tell them that I got jibbed and get them to replace it. I'll have a crack at that. I have the receipt. And here we go. We've got another coloured coin, the 2022 Commonwealth Games team from the Birmingham Commonwealth Games, the S in the AU and S series. Very, very nice. With that €10 coin, yep. And so, yeah, I've never seen where they've done a corporate run and they've done it in one part of the year and they've amended the numbers in a later year. If they have amended it, it's only been a slight amendment based on total mintages, as in the total amount that was supposed to be minted. So we'll have to wait and see. There's nothing wrong with keeping the Matilda's coins and the Vegemite coins because they are going to be low minted. The Vegemite coins, we were told that there was only going to be 1 million, and there's only 1 million on the annual report. But I just wanted people to be aware that even though I say that's a low mintage coin, there's no reason why it can't change. But generally, historically, they have not changed for corporate issues. Here we have a Mr. Squiggle, the bill, the steam shovel from the 2019 Mr. Squiggle series. Mr. Squiggle being a kids' Australian Broadcasting Commission, which is the Australian television network. Government network. It's a kids program, Mr. Squiggle and Friends. So I'll take it with a grain of salt. I personally believe that there won't be any additions to those kinds of coins, the Matilda's coins or the Vegemite coins, because I believe they were done very early in the year, and it's the same with the Aussie Big Things. I know that they were produced in February because one of my good channel friends, Mike from Euro Coin Hunts, he was at that mint and took photos, and I could determine that they were Aussie Big Things. So I know that they were produced at the start of the year. We've got another Matilda's coin, and the what is it? The yellow coin is United. I'll have to try and remember that, United. So 2 Matilda's coins, which is great. And very happy to see those, what we're calling low minted coins, 1 million of those out and about at the moment. So as I said, I think in my video about the annual report, they will be quite hard to find 4 or 5 years down the track. Goodness. Because at the million, we know that for the coronation coin, it is significantly tough, even though they are 10 years old. The coronation coin is significantly hard to find now 10 years down the track, and I think that will be the same case for those 1 million minted coins. It won't be as much demand, so it might take a bit longer, but people won't be keeping the Matilda's coins like they kept the coronation coin, because the coronation coin probably means a little bit more to people than a Matilda's coin. And so yeah, I've got with the report up on the screen. I'm looking at it. The Aussie Big Things, I know they were done earlier in the year, so I don't think they're going to change. Certainly when the numbers go up on the corporate page of the Royal Australian Mint website, pretty much that they aren't going to change. They get paid to make a certain amount. They're not going to go back and add more later on. So it's a commercial decision, and it's probably one of the reasons why they're in the collector coins section, being called uncirculated coins. So it's something to think about. If you have any questions about that, happy to answer some of those, what your opinions are. I know that there's some viewers out there that have opinions and also have real knowledge about what's going on, either in the bulk handling business or the Royal Australian Mint production and that sort of stuff. Happy to hear all of that conjecture and have a discussion about it. It's healthy. But you can't always believe what you hear or see on a video or a Facebook group. I think I've always prefaced a lot of my information the fact that I don't actually know. This is my opinion or speculation, because that's all I can really do. There you have it. And so we're down to the last 3 rolls, which is, I think it's good. We've got a significant number here. I'm very pleased. I think I probably wouldn't have won a noodle off with Eugene, my brother, on a going live with friends edition, but still significantly reasonable additions to the collection. The Matildas, the Mr. Squiggle, the rim cud. Definitely happy to see more errors getting pulled out of circulation. And the 2011's not bad either. It was last 2 there, 2 rolls. Not particularly happy with that €10 coin though. Something out of the blue, but not particularly happy. So hopefully in these last couple of rolls we can find something that we can put in the book. It'd be nice to find frontline workers. I haven't seen one of those for ages actually, and they were quite prevalent in Melbourne. Honeybee's going to be a bit of a harder ask. Might have to, and I think I will try and get some coins from South Australia. Was that in 2011? No, 2001. So yeah, getting coins from circulation, it's not hard. It can be a little bit hard if you're trying to get it out from out of state, but if you can get them from out of the banks or ATMs in any part of the country, you can get any of these coins. Just got to go through the numbers. So hopefully, now we're on the last roll. We've got some last roll luck, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Bit of a longer one today, obviously an extra sort of double hunt, $1,000. It's always good. And I knew that I might want to talk a little bit about the annual report and what that means, what's been going on there. Because the hype can get real on Facebook groups for whatever reason. The FOMO is insane. Here we have a 2020, probably a Olympic, but we'll see. Yep, there we go. Blue ring of resilience with the surfaroo. So we've got the hockey roo and the surfaroo, the blue and the black ring. That will most likely be the last roll luck that we have. Yep, and there we have it. 2012. Geez, that would have been a nice poppy. But there we have it. That's the hunt for today. We'll go through this one first. We've got a 10 cent, so jibbed out from Ireland. You can always tell whenever you see that reading there. So we'll take that back to the bank, see if we can get money back on that one. Got the Mr. Squiggle, the bill, the steam shovel from the Mr. Squiggle in 2019. Not bad. That'll definitely stay in the collection there. Hard to find now. Got the 2020 Commonwealth Games Team S from the Birmingham Commonwealth Games in 2022. If I said 2022, we got the 2023 Matildas. Again, I've already forgotten what that is. I think it's United. Yes, the yellow ring is United, and then the green ring, which is bold, from 2023 Matildas coins. Got Wags the dog from the 30th anniversary of the Wiggles in 2021. That one will probably go back into circulation. That's not in great nick. I've got a Wallabies coin from 2019. I do have a significant amount of that. I'll have a look and see if there are any better than this one. Otherwise, this one will go back because that's pretty ordinary there on that obverse side. And then we got a couple of Olympic coins from 2020, the Australian Olympic team from the 2021 Tokyo Olympics, the blue ring of resilience and the black ring of passion. And we picked up a small rim card. It's not that it's warm, but it's been around for, I'm looking at the wrong side. I am looking at the wrong side. No, this is a 2011 low minted coin. No wonder I couldn't find the room card. So we've got a low minted 2011, and then we've got this Aboriginal elder from 2008 with the rim card on it there at the bottom where the Aboriginal elder is. There we go. Yeah, that's much better now. I can see that. And I picked up a really nice looking 1995, which I'm going to check in my collection if I've got as good a one as that. But that is it for the hunt. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy what I do, please subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment about what you think about the annual report, or what you think about the coins that we found today and what you're finding in your area. I'd love to hear it. It always interests me. But I'll be back for more noodling in a couple of days, so I'll see you then. Bye.